Hello, everyone, and welcome to our June 2023 Denver Mortgage and Market Update. Nicole, you are so blessed to be here with me right now, and because you are having back issues, I feel so bad. I have a newborn baby down here next to me, so we're just going to knock this out because we are both hot messes right now, and we're just going to get the news to the people.
Yes.
Something I wanted to talk about first and foremost is getting these buyers off the fences. I have a lot of buyers right now that are so struggling between, should I renew my lease? I can't afford rent prices anymore. What's going on in the market? Stuff like that, where you have a lot of options right now where it comes to not only that, but also a lot of sellers who need to sell buy, but can't buy before they sell. Just so much going on. So tell me about the options that you have for the sellers and the buyers out there right now.
Absolutely. Because so many people want to go straight to, well, I need a bridge loan because I want to buy before I sell, or all my equity's tied up in this home. I need to sell it to maybe a third party online company that's going to buy my house so that I can go buy another house. We tend to overcomplicate things too quickly when really we just had to take a step back and go, what are the loan options that are available to me to go more maybe of a straight line? So that's what we do with a lot of our clients is we try to see what can they qualify for. So if I've got a buyer who wants to purchase, but a lot of their equity is in their home, but they have some money in savings, because I hope we all do.
Yep.
So you have a little bit of money in savings, you want to buy that next house, you could put as little as 5% down. And if you qualify with both mortgage payments, you put 5% down on the new home, you move in, you get settled, you make one mortgage payment, and then you can do something called recasting. And a lot of people don't know what that means, but that's taking the same loan, the same terms of the loan, and simply paying down the principal. You just sold that home. So now you've got an extra $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. You reach out to the lender and say, I'd like to put this $500,000 down on the mortgage that I just closed on with you a month ago. And it's like, great, let's do a recast. So you don't want to cut the check to the lender before you call them. You want to call them, then you cut them the check. Once the recast is approved, it drops your mortgage balance down and immediately recalculates that lower monthly payment and drops mortgage insurance. I mean, it's just that easy. And people want to pay a lot of points for bridge loans because they're expensive when they don't really look at what's the easiest way to do it. Now, you might also have somebody that they go, well, I won't qualify with both homes, and that's valid. So would you consider trying to be a landlord for a minute? It goes to my heart and soul. I love how real estate can make you a millionaire and build generational wealth. Yep. So instead of selling that home right away, what if you converted it to a rental for a period of time? And tried it out. Hey, you're doing really well. I'm going to keep it, or I want to sell it. That way I can use the lease on that vacating primary to help you qualify for a bigger new home.
And that's exactly what I did back in 2020. Such a great idea. When I bought my second home, I had to rent out my first home and, got all those, all that stuff started. So it's definitely, there's just so many options out there that a lot of buyers, that's why I'm so glad we do these videos, because it educates the buyers out there and the sellers too, as to the options that are out there. And then good news for buyers, I was just tapping into the inventory for the Denver city of Denver proper. And right now, for all the active and coming soon listings for single family homes under $1 million, we have over 500. I haven't seen that number in a really long time, probably in years, to be honest, because of all the COVID low inventory and stuff. So summertime is such a good time for buyers to get out there, because we do have a lot of leftover listings from winter and now spring that are bleeding into the summer, because a lot of sellers don't want to put their homes on the market right now because of summer vacations, kids in camp, travel. I mean, have you seen all the headlines about traveling this summer? How so many people are getting back out there with traveling. Yes. And with my baby crying. So I'm going to toss it back to you, Nicole. What other options are out there? Are there any more options that you can think of for buyers and sellers right now?
When you're talking about the buyers and you're talking about right now with this increase in inventory, I do love seeing that. And it's typically on trend to see an increase in inventory through the summer months, because you have a little bit less buyer demand And you have sellers who would really love to sell their home during the summer while their kids are out of school. So you're always going to see that little bit of inventory. Don't think it's something that it's not. It's seasonal, but it is an opportunity for buyers who are willing to jump in. 64% of all the buyers who want to purchase are sitting on the sidelines waiting for interest rates to drop. If interest rates drop in the spring, I guarantee you it is going to be a frenzy and everybody's going to be spending a lot more money on that home. So by being willing to jump in today, by looking at a down payment assistance or a first-time home buyer program, getting in today while the interest rates are a little bit higher gives you access to that real estate at a negotiable price and gets you in. You know, and for sellers looking for opportunities, I would say get on the market as early as possible. As the summer continues, we're going to see a little bit more and more inventory, more choices for buyers. You're not going to be able to put your house on the market for as much money. You will get more money for your home the sooner you put it on the market.
You know, and speaking to that point, I mean, look what happened during the COVID years, you know, when the interest rates were so low, like you said, it created that frenzy. And then buyers, everyone was getting out of the woodwork just to purchase second homes, or maybe renters getting out of renting and purchasing a first home, where now they're having to bid 50 to 100,000 over list price because there's such high demand. So it just speaks to the testament of get in while you can, even though interest rates might be a little bit higher. Like you said, we can always, you know, redo the loan or recast the loan. If you do need to sell a house later, you know, you can put that money towards it or get rid of PMI in a couple of years. There's so many options out there. So Nicole, thank you so much. I can't wait to get this video out there to educate everyone. And then again, if you are a buyer looking to get off that fence, give Nicole a call. She will talk you through these options for you to get the loan that you need so you can stop renting and start building wealth through real estate. And then call me and we'll go look for the home once you get pre-approved for that home loan.
Agreed.
All right. Well, we will see you next month for July, already almost halfway through this year. I can't even believe it. So Nicole, thank you so much. And I hope you feel better. And I'm going to go tend to this baby down here.
That's fantastic. All right. Bye-bye.